view. I love these like mountain hikes with a city view. Oh, that's just ate shit. Good morning. It's about 10:30. I was gonna do a hike. I am still gonna do the hike, but got a little delayed. Our Starlink flagpole mast from Harbor Freight broke and it would slide down, so I taped it up. It slid down again and it wasn't connecting. Went back there, put some set screws in it, and got it up to snuff. It'll work for now. Cleaned up some stuff, had to put the tools away. Anything in this van, if you have to get to something that's buried or back here and you got to remove all the stuff, move the fridge. It is what it is when you have 70 square feet to store stuff and tools, and got that squared away. We did laundry last night. I had to sort through all of my laundry because it was just kind of all pushed up in these 3 drawers here. So got that all organized.
Smoked your back.
Smoked my back.
Right on your spine.
When I know it was one of those. It was when I was under the bike rack. Got me, smoked me. So anyways, got that all squared away. We'll see what else has in store for the plans of what needs to be fixed or what decides to quit out. We got laundry done last night. Had a great day at the spa. Everything's all cleaned up. I'm gonna go do this hike. It's supposed to be 78. I was hoping to do it earlier, but now it's gonna be full sun, but that's just, it is what it is. We'll keep you posted. You got anything, Rach?
Just try and get through the workday.
Beautiful day in Arizona. Full sun. Showered last night. Let's do this. So I was gonna do this 2 days ago, and then it said no dogs, and I was with Zeke, so then, and it was hot too. I planned on doing this earlier, but then the Starlink thing and getting stuff done in the van. Excuse me. Now I think it's like 11:30 or something like that, but yesterday was way hotter, so I'm glad we did the resort pass yesterday. Huffing and puffing. I'm trying to rip up this thing fairly quickly. Beautiful. What a view. View. I love these like mountain hikes with a city view. We'll probably catch sunset again tonight here. Wow, that's pretty. It's a workout, and then with the sun. Right from there, doing good for timing. Beautiful. So you can see the switchbacks. Nice climb. Reminds me of Manitou Incline. These stairs, I mean, Manitou's like railroad ties, but almost just ate shit. Or maybe 5 seconds. So last year when I was biking out here, they were building that house over there. Can't see. Oh, there's the van. Somewhere down in there. I can never see where I'm pointing on here. What a view. Whew. Sun is hot. Yeah, so last year I biked all in through there, up over there. Rachel and I hiked up to there for sunset, not last night, but the night before. And then I hiked there 2 days ago in the afternoon. Last year, Rachel and I went to that one for sunset. Crazy. Getting there. I haven't even checked to see what I've done, how long I've been at this. Look. 27 minutes. I've been cooking. It's catching up to me too, I'm warm. Stairway to Heaven. Every time I do a hike like this, I just realize how much my heart is out west. Like, I just feel the most alive just doing this. It's free other than to get here. And it's just, I feel alive every time I do it. Bouldering and scrambling, hiking. It's amazing. Could be worse addictions or choices of interest. Doing good for timing. Wow, I love these boots. Nicest hiking boots I've ever had. They're just, I don't want to say they make me overconfident, but they're just grippy and they're warm. I'm excited for Colorado when we drive through. Hiking in Utah as well, but I miss me some Colorado. It's been too long. Couple months. That'd be nice. Crushed it. That was great. Curious to see my time. Oh, this is kind of cocked. I didn't quite stop Strava right when I got up there, but it said 32 minutes, so I'd say probably 30. Let's see here. 59 minutes, so that's not bad at all. Holy shit, like 32, and then on the way down, let's see, I'm going at a good clip. I mean, nice, that was beautiful. Let's see what the final time was. Hour and 1 minute. Hour. So if you factor in, I didn't stop it right away, 32 minutes total, 28 minutes down. I was hoofing it though. I think it said 2 hours and 20 minutes on Strava. I'll have to, or on All Trails, I'll have to check. Finally having our pizza bagels, huh?
Yeah.
What was this? Didn't have cheese, right? And then we didn't want to consume power. Was the one night, I think, or something. Yes.
So we are back in business. Nate got a nacho jalapeno popper blend of cheese. He's having that. Then we have banana peppers.
Green peppers. Or I mean, jalapenos.
Banana peppers, jalapenos, green olives, pineapple.
Ooh, we got that honey sauce or whatever.
Hot honey and ranch.
Hot honey. We had that on a pizza. Where were we at?
Put some Parmesan on the top.
That was in Bend, wasn't it?
On your birthday, yep.
Yeah, on my birthday. Rachel called this pizza spot and was like, "Hey, you guys do anything for birthdays?" And he's like, "Yeah, we'll give you a pizza." And obviously was the owner. So then we get there. We're like, "Oh, cool. Sounds
right there.
See you in a bit." And we get there and it was the owner's wife, and she's like, "We don't do anything for birthdays." She's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And they're like, "We just called the guy and he said," and she goes to the back and then she comes up and she's like, "Yeah, I guess anything on the menu."
She's like, "What do you want?"
Phenomenal pizza. What was the place called?
In a strip mall.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
It was really good. We bought a beer.
We wanted a certain beer and they didn't have it on tap.
Right.
And we just kept feeling like, oh no, is this kind of like a
sign?
Yeah. But then the pizza came out and it was delicious. It was al pastor. with like hot honey. I think there was like pineapple, jalapenos. It's kind of like this one that we do in Phoenix.
Yeah.
With our friends.
It was very good.
To cut these.
No, it's all good.
Thinly. It was very good.
So that's what we're gonna have for lunch, and then we'll see what's up. Probably go on a walk or a hike. I just got back from my hike, crushed it. Then I took Zeke out for a little bit. He did his business. We're feeding him. I'm gonna putz on a video here for a bit, stay out of the sun. I got some sun.
Were you shirtless?
I did go shirtless because I was sweating. Someone at the top was like, "Are you okay? Do you have water?"
Aww.
And it was a family, and I mean, I hoofed it up there. I was like, "Yeah, I am. Thanks so much for asking." And I passed. I thought for sure they'd be back to their car, and then I passed them on the way down.
You did?
Yeah, because I was up there I sat up there for 10-15 minutes, took in the views. But yeah, that was great. Beautiful hike. That's that. We'll see what's up. Keep you posted. Still been messing with Starlink. I don't know what is going on. I've swapped the cord. I've checked the plugs, which is typical for Starlink. It'll connect, then it goes down. Then we moved the van. Connected, was up for 5 minutes, then dropped. I don't know. Here's my pizza bagels. Just like we're at a pizzeria. Thank you, Rach.
You're welcome. Want a little jeans?
Oh, online, offline. It kicks off. Oh, no, it's online. That's within a minute, dude.
It's a big clump in there. Sorry.
That's okay. 12 out of 10.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. What's the best one yet?
Oh. Is the hot honey flavorful?
Yeah.
A little sweet and
Wow.
sweet and tangy.
So we can have pizza in the van, not like full on. This is pizza to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 2 more bagels. And
Sweet. Still look good.
jalapeno green onion or green olive and a little banana pepper.
We love trying new food. We love going to new places, but the problem is when we've kind of crafted this, or Rachel has crafted some of these meals per our liking, it's just really hard to justify going out to eat once for what we can eat for a week almost. And again, we'll do it every once in a while. I'm not saying we're just totally, but at this point, it's either one, we're socializing with someone that's recommending a restaurant or going out with a couple or friends, or two, it's something we heard about that we're like, we have to check that out.
Like barbecue. Am I gonna barbecue in the van? Probably not. Once in a while, do we find ribs on sale and we try and risk it and make them ourselves? Yeah. But you know, like that kind of thing. It used to be pizza because we don't have an oven. But pizza bagels.
Yeah, this is totally a good equivalent. We'll try, like if there's a Reddit post or a local says you have to try this pizza or wood fire pizza, like sure, we'll do it every once in a while. We just don't make a regular habit out of most of it or eating out.
For Valentine's Day, I did say I want to go out for pizza and a beer. But
Yeah. And that's fine because we'll do the day before, the day after to beat the crowds.
Valentine's Day's on Friday this year.
So we could do Friday then.
I think
We were just there a couple of months ago, but for some reason I'm missing Oregon. Just those hikes through the dense forest and moth and then the coast.
that was 7 months ago. 6 months ago.
Oh, well then we're due. Silly me.
Whew.
I stand corrected, yeah.
Well, you looked it up last night. We're only 25 hours away from Philippum.
Did I? Is that what it is?
Well,
I looked up the Redwoods and it was like we're still 17 and a half hours from there. How is that even possible? We're like 27 hours from home probably at this point.
Southwest.
Another 21 hours of driving. We're 26 hours from home and another 21 hours
That's total of what it would be
to Alaska, right? Which if we were going to Alaska, I'd be totally fine with that. We have a lot of things to figure out for the next couple of days as to where we're going to go, what we're going to do, and so join us for the adventure of not knowing even years down the road, but not knowing where we'll be tomorrow. No, we got to play around with, we want to check off Alaska. It's our last state. We would have checked that off before 32, which was a goal of mine last year.
Age 32.
Before age 32. But we went to Europe instead and have zero regrets on doing that. But we got to make Alaska happen. Alaska's so expensive though. Once even getting there, once you get there, a rental car, a rental van, and then the excursions and stuff, it's just like, holy cow. But we want to make it happen. It's top on our list, and that's our 50th state. Then we're check those off, and we'll have to do another trip, international trip. I'm really missing like the feel of Europe. It excites me to think about Europe right now, like just somewhere different.
Do you want to explain what's hanging above your head?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that was hanging there. We did laundry last night. The dry wasn't the best. These are new shirts, so we didn't want to dry them.
Risk them getting shrunk.
Otherwise they'll shrink. We were so exhausted last night, but it was good to get the laundry done.
The washers took like 30 minutes. It was super fast.
I thought they were commercial grade washers and dryers, and the dryers were...
The dryers took an hour.
Yeah. So that's why those are hanging there. They're drying out before I put them away. Legs are like jello after hiking. It felt good at the time, but then when I got back, I was just like, oh, I'm just kind of dragging now at this point. And we're gonna enjoy what sun is left, right?
Yep.
So this is the hike that we did yesterday, but this one's a little bit longer. 2 days ago. We're gonna do the longer version of it though. I think it's like 2.6 miles total. Nice to get some fresh air. I think it's gonna be an early night for me. Early night of sleep. I know, the moon's been out all day. It's much lower earlier. It's bright though. It's half now. We haven't been to this side yet this year. We were over here last year, right? When I like went biking, and so I biked all the way over that town over there in between those two mountains. On the right hand side of that furthest mountain, I think, was a trail that kind of tucked back in there, and then I came up this way. This is pretty though. It's nice not getting beat by the sun either. Having flashbacks from when I biked this. Rachel and I did walk this as well last year. This is really probably one of my more favorite hikes in Phoenix. Camelback was sweet, which Rachel and I did. The hike today, what was that called? Piestewa? I don't know, I'll have to spell it. But this one, something with just that light color grass and then the rocks, and when the sun hits it just right, it's just pretty. It's like a play on my eyes. I feel like there's going to be like mountain goats and sheep up in there.
Probably during the day when it's full sun, like beaming down, it probably doesn't look at all the same.
I thought it was still cool on my bike, and that was middle of the day, but you're right, like this sun on those rocks makes it look like holographic or HD.
Or tops.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Just a nice slab of...
I don't even care if it's flat.
The granite.
That'd be nice.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I want a house up in there. Just little simple ass, you know, nothing huge. I'm sure it'd be relatively easy to get this rock out of here for a countertop. I guess going hand in hand with me saying I want a house up there, it'd be easier to get that rock up to a house there than it would be back in Wisconsin, huh?
Probably.
Rach and I were talking with our friends' about the John Muir Trail,
I want to take a picture of that.
and they were telling us we have to do it. It's one of their favorite trails they've ever done. It's 200 some miles. I told Rachel I really want to do it. I really want to do the Appalachian Trail, and I know that's insane. You have to dedicate a lot of time to it and training. Met a dude named Connor while I was hiking in New Hampshire that completed it and then did the PCT after it. Not like right after it, but 6-8 months later. I don't know why, I just feel it. Like I'm supposed to do something. I mean, I know why. I love nature, I love the outdoors, I love fresh air. I love the time to think and essentially be alone in your thoughts and kind of just think about the journey, but I want to do it so bad. And the only one that's holding me back is me. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Right outside of Phoenix, too. That's what's crazy. It's like you wouldn't think we're 10 minutes outside of the city. Pretty crazy. Yep, look at that. There's that little bench I was talking about. Wow, this is pretty.
Wow.
So last year I read I'll point it out when we get down there, but I read that you could bike over here. I had to carry my bike.
3/4.
Yeah, I was gonna say a good way to get up there, and then like the downhill section was like wild. I was by myself, didn't have a full cage helmet, full face.
Yikes.
But it was still a beautiful climb. See where those people are walking down right up there? Okay, so if you follow that all the way up to...
Zigzag the whole way.
Yeah, like up into there. That's so I carried my bike, any section that I couldn't actually bike, which was probably 70 or 80% of it. Then once I got up in there, I went down as much as I could, but beautiful views, just not what I would have brought a bike for, because I was basically hiking that, but carrying a bike. Very pretty. Yeah, just that gold right through, what would you call it, the canyon?
Yeah.
Really just doesn't get old switching it up and doing hikes in all these different areas. Like most of the time, you hike what's close, you hike what's 15 minutes from your house. We're very fortunate that this lifestyle allows us to really switch it up very often and frequently, sometimes daily, sometimes weekly. And now I think it's just a case of where we have all these spots and we just revisit them. And I say this in a lot of videos, but as I sit here and take in this moment and this view, and it's now been what, about a week of kind of being around this area?
Yeah, 5 days.
5 days. It's just there's a staple that it feels familiar. It feels like we're doing this. Then we'll move on down the road and hike somewhere else. Yeah, pretty. This is really a gem of a spot. It's a nice hike.
Up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, you weirdo.